If you're thinking about buying this broadhead to hunt with this season, you're gonna wanna hang around and watch this video because there are some very important findings. It's called the Kreature Broadhead by Ozcut. When I found this broadhead, I was looking at the Ozcut Hurricane. Now, the Ozcut Hurricane was a broadhead I was thinking about possibly shooting this year. We've been testing out broadheads to figure out what I'm going to use this season. I really just want to, I get excited about broadheads. I like broadheads that are kind of unique. When I'm trying to look up the specs on the Ozcut Hurricane broadhead, I noticed that they had just released these Ozcut Kreatures. And when I first seen them and the way they looked, they're a hybrid expandable broadhead and they just look stupid sick, man. I mean, these things are just, they look nasty. I decided to pick up 2 packs. I bought 2 packs. They're $49.99. That's it. That's $100 right there. $110 after taxes. They got here a couple of days ago and I was actually testing the Nuries and these were laying around and I just could not take it, and I just had to shoot it in the gel whenever I was shooting the Nuries. So we'll get to that. So I've already shot these once, so I have an idea. I've not tested the flight or anything, so we're doing this kind of backwards. I messed this all up, but we're gonna test the flight pattern out first, just to see how they fly, because I haven't tested that yet. And then we'll shoot them into gel. But first, let's go over a couple of things about the Ozcut Kreature. The Ozcut Kreature is a expandable hybrid. It's made out of 100% stainless steel. This is a 100 grain broadhead. You can get it 125 and 100, I don't think they have a 150. It's a 2.5 inch cutting diameter total with the fixed blade and the bleeder blades. And it's approved, it's been shot accurately 430 FPS and higher. So you can shoot it with a crossbow essentially. There's no vents for silent flight. Penetrates through bone, creates massive blood trails. It has a 2.5 inch cutting diameter, 1-piece fixed 2-blade body, and a 1-piece slip-on Kreature collar, the bleeder blades. Includes 3 replaceable Kreature collars, which I think that's nice of them to do, and includes 1 practice broadhead, kind of like the Mega Meats. There's other companies that do it too. Grim Reaper does it. Let me get these out of the package and we'll look at them a little closer. Your practice tip is basically the same thing, except these don't expand. After we test the flight of the broadhead, I'll show you why you always shoot the real broadhead and test with it. Here's a closed one. Looks just like the other one, except the broadheads do open. So the way this is held, it just pinches. So when you push this in there, there's like a little knot right here. I don't know if that shows up or not on the edge of this bleeder blade. Those knots kind of compress inside the broadhead, which makes them stay. And they're in there too. Here's what they look like fully open. Very nasty looking broadhead. And you can see that they have almost like a, I don't know what this is, but it's like a rhino spray. So now that we've got them out of the box, the first thing I notice is the size of it. The neck, I guess it's the neck of the broadhead. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a lot wider. They got these side pieces where the blades actually are attached. And it just seems like they stick out pretty good bit. And I'm just trying to be honest here. When it comes to like Rex Pid broadheads, and those are supposed to be, I don't know if they're cheaper broadheads, but they're not as popular. They're not sold in stores, and like the Nuri and the Big 3, they're like Mega Meat sharp, Grim Reaper sharp. Those things are stupid sharp. This thing here, I mean, look at this. I mean, literally just rubbing my hand down it. That should cut the crap out of me, bro. This is a broadhead. Like, how am I doing that? It seems dull, to be honest with you, man. I'm not trying to knock the broadhead, but I can sit here and just, that's crazy. I shouldn't be able to do that. Now, these bleeder blades, I'm sure, are a little sharper. Yeah, they're a little sharper, but look. Going right along. Now, I know they sell something you can use. I know Ozcut sells a sharpener, but when you buy a broadhead, you should not have to sharpen it immediately out of the packet. That's a little irritating, and I will say the Hurricanes were like that too. That's an easy broadhead to sharpen, but come on, man. If you're gonna buy a brand new broadhead, when I open this thing up, it should be sharp. That's my first thoughts on it. Open it up. Let's put a bag up at 20 yards. 1 arrow with the broadhead, 1 arrow with the practice tip, and then we'll do a field point. 20.2, close enough. Here we go. First, right, this is the actual broadhead. We're going for the Joker's face. Practice tip. Field point. I bet this is the field tip. Oh no. Lost the blades, bro. Hey, lost the blades. Here's this. Here's the practice tip. We'll shoot the practice tip because I'll tell you why here in a minute. We'll shoot the practice tip at 30 and just see how it flies. They were within an inch of each other. That's disappointing, man. Foam should not at all mess that target up. I mean, it should not be a problem. I've shot mega meats, Schwackers, Grim Reapers are even going to that. They have a big cutting diameter. That right there is unacceptable. Getting dark on me again, like always. At 30, Ozcut Kreature Practice Head. Here's the real head without bleeders. That was a really good shot, that one there was. Take a look. So they shoot good out to 30. At least decent enough. I bet this is the practice tip. There's the practice tip. There's my field point. Lost the whole insert on that. That's on me. Let's see. Here it is. So we can see that out to 30, it shoots decent, right? This is about to blow your mind. This is gel, right? This is 10% gel. Okay, and I already know what happened last night is about to happen again. Here we go. Kreature Broadhead, 13 yards, 10% FBI ballistic gel. We're just gonna shoot them both back to back. I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen anyway. And you see, I just put the broadheads on there, nothing special. Here we go, shot one. All right, here goes the second shot. We'll take a look. I may have shot them too close together. It's okay. You see how, you see this thing went all the way through, you see that? You know why, right? Look at that. You know what that is? Those are blades. Look at that. Is that not crazy, man? Those are blades. They just come right off. Where's the other ones? Look, look, look. Blades everywhere, bro. They all came off about the same place. There's two from yesterday. You got one here, down, it's down at the bottom under it. One here. There's one way down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's one right here. It's a disgusting entrance wound, but as soon as it starts doing anything, it just, the blades come off. But there are blades all in this thing. So now we'll explain a little bit more in detail. Since I shot this yesterday and I already knew this, I've already contacted Ozcut. I explained what happened. I told them, look, you know, this is what happened. I shot 3 of your heads into a 10%, it wasn't even 20% gel FBI block. Every time the bleeder blades came off, they asked me, they said, go ahead, if you don't mind, open your other pack, shoot that into the ballistics gel. We're going to do some testing on our side too. They said they tested and they didn't get those results. They thought maybe it was a bad batch too, so go ahead and shoot it and let them know the results. So they definitely want to know what's going on. I hope maybe that was just a bad run. Bass Pro got those. I don't know, because it doesn't look like the blades are snapping off at all. It looks like they're just coming out, like just completely coming out. They're not breaking. They're just coming off, dude. So I don't know. Maybe I'll send these in. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. At this point, this is bad. If it is what it is, if that's what they are, then I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I basically just got to release the video at that. I'm gonna send them an email. Let's see what they come back with. At this point, I have no idea. So it's Monday. The last time I tested the second pack was Friday. This is Monday afternoon. So they got back to me essentially one business day, which is, I mean, what else could you ask for? So they are concerned and they do care. They agree with me that it's not just some one-off. It appears to be possibly, I mean, this is all speculation, right? We don't know yet until they test it. They're gonna they found the batch that my broadheads were made with. They had some extra packs, I guess, laying around the warehouse or wherever in inventory. They're gonna send those to their testing team in Alabama. They've let the testing team know they're gonna be using the same specs and everything to try to test the broadheads from the same batch, and they're gonna let me know what the results are. And I mean, that's all they can do, right? I mean, what else are they gonna do? You know, I did ask them because, you know, on their website, they have all these great reviews. And I said, you know, where are these reviews coming from? I mean, is this from a different batch or something? And they said, yeah, that was, I guess, one of their first batches or whatever. But I don't know if they made a change. I don't know, but I guess we're just waiting to see what they come back with. But, you know, I was on the fence about releasing this video. I really was. You know, this is not my style, and I kind of feel bad about it. You know, I really do. But now that I know this, and everybody, you know, it's, you know, a month and a half, a month, depending on where you live, from whitetail season opening, and everybody's scrambling trying to figure out what broadhead they're going to get. And, you know, these are in the big box shops. They're at the Bass Pro. They're at all these, you know, they're in the stores where average Joes like myself are going to go and buy them. And most of us are not going to test like that. You know, I didn't start testing like this until I started making YouTube videos and uploading content. That's why I'm releasing this video. And if Ozcut comes back and they figure out what it is, or maybe it was just a batch and there was only 100 or 1,000 packs made in that batch, I don't know. I'll make a video and update you guys. And like I told Ozcut, if you guys figure out what it is and y'all want to send me a couple packs from a different batch, I'll be more than happy to test them the same way and see if there are different results. I'll upload that video and let everybody know. But as it stands right now, if you are going to buy these, or if you've bought these Kreature Broadheads, I am telling you, you better buy 2 packs, and you better take a broadhead from each pack, and you better get out in the backyard and shoot a foam target, because 6 out of 6 times from 2 different packs, I shot these broadheads into something a lot softer than deer hide. Bleeder blades come off every time. That is 100% odds. So, you know, like I said, sorry Ozcut, you know, appreciate all you guys watching. You know, we just passed 15,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful. And if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button, like, share the video. If you know anybody that sent you these in Facebook or messaging, or they said, hey, check these out, send this video to them so they can watch it, because people need to know. You know, I'm not saying don't buy them, I'm saying test them if you buy them. Me personally, I'm not gonna shoot them because I'm not gonna be confident. It's gonna be hard for me to be confident. But anyway, appreciate it guys. Y'all have a great week. God bless you as always. Until next time, take care, man.